What's happening, peeps and peepettes? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. In this video, we are going to take a closer look at the Temporal Science Vessel. And obviously, you guys can see on the background, I'm at my Klingon character. And to be more specific, I am at the place where they burn children when they're naughty. Anyway, yeah, the Klingon version of these things are going to be the Qul'poH class, if I pronounce it correctly. All of the information right here is just basically a copy-paste to all of the other ones as, you know, as provided. So all of the whole hit points are going to be the same. So I'm just going to go through them really quickly. You're going to get, after reaching level 5 in your Temporal Science Vessel, you will unlock out of time Starship Trait. While this trait is slotted, traveling above 88 impulse speed will cause you to gain a stack of out of time while suffering minor cold damage each second. Now, there were a couple of you guys that have mentioned this 88 miles per the 88 miles right here, the 88 impulse speed is like a reference to Back to the Future. And cold damage is probably has to do with like the time machine, that car, the DeLorean, that actually when it went back in the time, it was like covered in ice. So I'm guessing those two go together, cold damage and 88 that they use right here. So that's just a reference to that movie. I don't know why they actually put that in here. There is no Back to the Future theme going on, right? I mean, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm not, you know, up to date, but okay, I'm just gonna let it go, whatever. When you drop below 88 impulse speed, all stacks of out of time are removed, and a scaling bonus to your bridge office recharge time is applied based on the number of stacks obtained at maximum of 28 stacks of these things. So we got a whole strength of 40,000 hit points at level 60. We have a really awesome shield modifier, 1.45, definitely enjoying that. We have 3 weapons on the front and 3 on the aft, room for 3 devices. We have a console modification, 3 tactical, 3 engineering, and 5 science. Now, as you guys know, this is a science-heavy ship with a really awesome turning rate of 15 degrees per second with an impulse modifier of 0.2. Also has subsystem targeting, sensor analysis, and a secondary deflector slot. But that's about it. I was definitely hoping this thing to be a little bit better in like abilities, because sensor analysis, most of the science ship have that. Subsystem targeting, I don't actually hear anybody use that anymore. So you can basically target your enemy's shield, engines, weapons, and stuff like that, or aux power. To knock them offline. This is just an ability that your ship comes equipped with, so you can basically utilize that as well, but I don't see anybody using these anymore. So these are just meh, they're just there to be there, I guess. Secondary deflector slot is definitely awesome to have, but I'm missing some kind of like special ability that sets this ship apart from all of the other ships. This is just like, it's a ship, it's a tier 6, and that's it. There's no, sprinkles on the cake. It's just, it's just, yeah. All right. Plus 15 to auxiliary power, also plus 15 to auxiliary power, and also plus 5 to shield power. Has that universal console, the enhanced Tipler Cylinder. You can also going to get the NCV registry number prefix option that is only available to the Federation, so the Klingons do not have that. So boohoo for the Klingons right now. The mastering package, science vessel, so particle gen shield system, restorative circuitry, and also reactive shielding technology. And out of time, that is the Starship Trait if you level this thing all the way to a level 5. Now, what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to take care of all of the customization to see how much customization can be done on this thing. And after that, we are going to compare it in space to another science ship, the Lucaria science ship. And after that, we are going to head off to a sector where I'm going to showcase all of the visuals on this thing. And after that, bridge officers, we are going to take care of the Admiralty card. And lastly, we are going to take this thing into battle. So here we are at the customization of this thing. Alright, so the Korath is apparently the tier 6 version of this thing, I believe. I don't really know, guys. It's like, I never used these temporal ships, the tier 5 version, so I can't actually speak of comparison with these two. But I'm seeing that there is the Qul'poH, and that's the one that we are currently going to do the review about. Oh my god, what is up with the face? Oh, that's so bad. Sorry for people that are liking this ship. The shape of this thing is hideous, this part. The neck and the wings are... I do love, or at least I do enjoy the folded down parts of the wings. That is something that they're doing as of late. Oh, what is this? Something is sticking out of these engines. That is not good. Wow. Wow, that is really bad. All right, so we don't have different window types. We only have the one. Ooh. Do the Klingons have their own temporal bridge? Okay, definitely going to do a bridge tour on that. Because I'm only, or at least I only have seen the Federation 29th version. Thank you so much for correcting me, because in my previous videos I was talking about the 23rd century bridge, and there is no 23rd. Well, there is 23rd bridge, but not the one that I was mentioning, the temporal ship. So that one is the 29th version, so thank you for that. We do have like different material types. So this is the old Korath version of the material types. So you can still have, if you have like a nostalgic moment, you can still use the old version of this thing. I would definitely go with the upgraded or the better one, the tier 6 right here. But we do have different types, different material types number 0. Nah, I'm not saying it's doing this ship any justice, any good, but it's there. It's there for you to fiddle around and to customize it to your own liking. I'm not liking this ship at all for the Klingons, to be honest. We got type 1. Kind of looks like a very, very, very old design that they like had to implement, because it's like it was sitting there in the shelf and it's like, okay, let's do something with that design. Yeah, not really liking it. We got type 2 right here on the material types. And what's up with the Mohawk right here? There is a Mohawk right here. What is up with that? I do love this part. It's like, I think this is going to be the place of the deflector dish, or maybe the deflector dish is going to be like where this line is. I do hope it's up here, because that would make more sense than up here. But I guess we are definitely going to find out. And this might be like that bridge area. It's kind of weird. Anyway, type 3. Kind of gives me the vibe that this thing is like military somehow. Underneath. Don't know about this. There are not a lot of ships that I don't really enjoy watching. This might be like my least favorite. Okay, that is good. That is awesome. Look at that. That has totally changed the way that this ship looks like. Material type number 4 is the way to go with this ship. Yeah, baby. Left, right, front, top, rear, bottom. Oh, the bottom is actually good. Yeah, the top is good as well. I'm liking the you know, with this material type number 4 right here, I'm actually liking the ship. All right, so we got the upgraded version. Oh, that is bad. It's like this thing has been grown into moss on top of the hull. What is up with that? Not really enjoying it. Okay, I do like this. This is the intricate design, like a circuit board. I do love that. That's nice. Kind of looks a little bit like the Nukara visuals right there. Nice. And we got the veteran class. Oh, man. Ooh, underneath, I'm loving the color. The red highlight. But on... Yeah, this is like... Okay, they're making... They're making some decision that I really don't like with this ship. Not really enjoying it at all, to be honest. All right, so you can mismatch components and styles right here on the hull. Oh, it's the entire hull that actually changes. Wow, that's crazy. The top time disk. So you can actually change these things as well, and the bottom ones. I need to turn this thing over. You can use them for your, you know, if you're feeling nostalgic. And come on, somebody made like, look, somebody made like a big mistake right there. Huh? What did it change? Oh, it changed to here, the veteran. And now it's okay again. Okay, this is weird. Anyway, moving on. You can use pattern overlays, obviously. I'm just selecting something to showcase the parts where you can actually, something that's really out of the ordinary, where you can actually change the colors. Now, in my case, blue and red. Yeah, this is not a good looking shit. Hopefully the visuals that are going to override these changes that you can do on the material types are going to make this thing a little more appealing, because right now it is lacking, or at least in my personal opinion, it is lacking the appeal of this ship, the temporal science for the Klingons. All right, here we go in space. You guys can see just a little bit of a dorsal section of that ship. It's basically the same in its size. Can we move a little bit forward? Too much. Here we go. It's basically, oh my god, this thing has a tail. Oh man. Yeah, this is how it looks like if you compare it in its size to the Lucari science ship, the one on the currently on the left. Yeah. Okay. I guess to each his own. Me personally, yeah, not really a big fan of this ship. Yeah. All right, let me head over to a system where we can actually showcase all of the visuals, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so we are in space right now, and some of you have been commenting not on my previous video but on other videos as well. Why don't you do it in the Dyson sphere, in the Solar Dyson sphere? All of these visuals. I'm just gonna do it just for this one, just to give in to you guys. The reason why I'm not doing it on this particular map is like It's kind of weird because it doesn't have any shadow. It doesn't have any shadow from the sunlight. Look at this. There, you know, it's still highlighted. And the other reason as well is like when you look at this thing like this, you almost think like, you know, you're going back to Earth right now. Gives you a little bit of that vertigo feeling. It's like now you're taking off from Earth and you're going into outer space. So I cannot move the camera real fast, and like this with this background, it kind of has a bit of a feeling that it's like, you know, you're really high up in the air and you're going down, right? So I have to go it like this, but that is just something that I have to deal with. And if you guys don't mind, I don't mind at all. But let us start these visuals with the adapted Mako, and in the Klingons we got the adapted honor guard, or a KHG right there. So that's the deflector. No, not the secondary. We got the impulse engines and the shields. There we go. Oh yeah, the deflector is right there in the middle of these. Oh, that's crazy. Nice. So this is what I was thinking. This is like part of the bridge, part of the like the viewing area, viewing screen, if they even have that on these temporal ships. But it's sticking to the theme. I'm not really enjoying all of these visuals on this thing. It's like there is something odd, something weird about this ship. I just can't put my finger on it. And hopefully you guys are not going to get vertigo right here. But this is how it looks with the equivalent to the Mako, or the adapted Mako, over to the Klingon side of things. We are going to continue with the Aegis visuals. Aegis deflector, engines, shields. I do enjoy these Aegis shields, man. The color that they're actually using, that is just beautiful in my book. All right, I'm going to flip this thing over to have it face the sun a little bit. See, this is what I mean. There is no shadow on this particular map. All right, next in line is going to be the Borg space set, or the assimilated Borg space set. Wow, look at that. That's good. I like the Borg junk all over this thing. Huge engine modifier right there. Got a huge deflector dish coming our way. And a really tiny impulse, or not the impulse, the warp nacelle modifier right underneath. Right there. Nice. Alright, let me flip this over. All right, next is going to be the counter command. That one, and is it this one? Yes. Okay, Counter command visuals on your screen right now. All right, let me flip this thing over and see how it does on this side. Yeah, I'm not really enthusiastic about this ship. I mean, I'm usually like, okay, this is a good ship and this is a good visuals to look at, but somehow there is something off on this ship. Maybe that's just me. And honestly, I have not drinking any adult beverage today. I swear. I'm sober. That is just weird. All right. Next is going to be the Delta. No, there's the Brighton. That's the Delta. That's the Delta. And is it this one or the other one? Yeah, it's this one. All right. Delta visuals. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you for real? Oh. Holy man. Wow. I am truly amazed at this. At the colors that they're actually using for this ship. Okay, over here it's a little bit better. So we do have a little bit of a shadow going on, but not a lot. And it's okay, if it hits if the sunlight hits the ship, it's like with this particular space set, it's like, okay, it's not the end of the world. But on the other side, it's like, oh my God. That was just bad. All right, moving on to the Dyson visuals. This one, this one, and that one. All three pieces of the Dyson. Okay, this thing is like really bright right now. It's like, don't know what it is, but there is something, or at least I think there is something off on this ship. Ooh. Ooh, that is not good. It's like yellowish. There's a yellow tint going on when it's like not hitting the sunlight. That is just bad. But I guess that has to do with the map and the star that's emitting some kind of like weird light. Because this thing should be white. And it's like somebody, yeah, leaked fluids. Iconians. Iconians right there. Do you guys even see the Iconian modification done? I'm obviously you have that one, this one, and here, but okay, on top here as well a little bit. We got that big animation from the deflector dish. We got an engine trail. Yeah, this map is not doing this ship any justice. All right, we just had the Iconian, so we're going to do the Jem'Hadar visuals next. Where is my Jem'Hadar? Right there. Engines. And also the visuals. Okay. Kind of liking this part. This part is nice with the Jem'Hadar visuals. Let's see on the other side. Okay. Maybe if we add more and more visuals, some of these visuals might actually be really cool on this ship. We are going to do the Nukara next. Nukara engines and shields. This front part actually looks like it has like a visor on top. Just like Geordie's visor. Kind of has the same deal going on right here. Just like that. That's just Alright, so the Nukara visuals on this thing. Let me flip this thing over. Okay. Not really loving this thing, but it's really good with the Nukara visuals. Let's try the Omega next, the Omega visuals. This one is the deflector dish. We got the engines and this is the shields visuals. Okay, we are seeing lots of details on the Omega visuals, but it's a little bit lacking. I wish they had like a little bit more details, because these are all from the Omega visuals and these here as well. Very nice. But something down the line of right here, down the neck. Just like the Federation had those markings, like the zipper outline. That was going to be really cool, and they had that right here on top. All right, we got the Omega, so we are going to do the Riemann next. Riemann, and also Riemann. Oh, we still have that bug. This thing is like chromed out. Let me just display it like this. I'm gonna make this one as small as it can be for you guys to look at this thing. Because this is how it actually should be displaying in most of the maps. There is that bug when this thing is like totally chromed out. And I actually wish that they actually gave us that as an option, right? Do you want to Riemann normal visuals, or I don't know, some kind of upgraded 23rd century temporal shielding or something like that, and give us the chromed out version, like this kind of version, right? Of the Riemann visuals. Why not? This is beautiful as well. Anyway, let's just, that's just me ranting about cryptic or too cryptic. So Riemann Romulans next with all three pieces. Okay, this is what I'm really liking underneath. Yeah, on top it's not really. I'm not liking on top, but underneath I'm definitely enjoying this part. Can actually see that this thing is changing the ship in its, it's in its appearance. But maybe on the other side. Nope, still the same. All right, next in line is going to be the temporal. Let's do that right now. Temporal, engines, and shielding. I do want to say thank you all of you guys that have been commenting on previous videos and like the latest as well. Like, maybe you could take a closer look at these visuals and a particular system. Now I'm going to go through all of the systems because what I normally do, I usually go at Earth Space Dock that has like the most natural looking sun when it doesn't add anything to the color. Like this particular sun adds a little bit of like orange tilt to it. And that doesn't display these visuals really good. So if you guys have any suggestion, let me know in the comment section. I will definitely go and take a closer look because as it is right now, I don't have like a really good system to display visuals from the Klingon side. The Klingon, like Kronos, the system where you actually warp in, that has like a real, not a little, a lot of red tint going through that. And the sun of the Klingons is apparently like really bright red. So it's like really weird to display visuals up there because it totally changes the way that the ship looks like. And it doesn't do any ship any justice when you're like displaying it in a different color, right? So it's like, you guys might actually like it, and based off of my video, you're like, well, I'm gonna purchase it, and then it's like, what the hell is this, But the Terran ones are going to be next in the visuals. That is the Terran. So as I was saying, let me know in the comment section if there is like a neutral location when there is like two really, interesting perspective. There needs to be light and there needs to be shadow. And preferably the shadow and the light should be like, opposite to the spectrum of their colors. So black and white, right? Not like bright white and red like we are seeing right here. Because that is not doing the ship any justice, to be honest. Because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I could do like, just half of the visuals just like this in a location where it is like neutral. And then half of the location, for example, the other video that I did, the Wharf 359, that's like totally blacked out. But then, editing, and it's going to take more time to do that. That's going to be, that's going to be a long video for you guys to enjoy. Breen, there we go. Breen visuals on you guys' screen right now. Kind of like it though. Brie visuals have that. I've talked about this like in many of my videos. They have like that little bit of a frost going on, just like the DeLorean has when it comes back from the, you know, from traveling in to the future or to the past, whenever it comes out of that sonic boom that it does. All right, flipping this over. And this is what I mean. Look at this thing. This thing is like, has a little bit of orange color, orange tilt to it. All right, next in line is going to be the Lucari. Let's get there right now. Oh, what is that? That's weird. Lucari, so this one, no, that's the Brighton. Where is my Lucari? Oh, here it is. Oh, 3 pieces of the Lucari visuals. Okay, there, nice, very nice, right there. That is, I love these highlights. I don't really understand why you didn't put like a really bright line right there. Like right here, it's really awesome, like in the middle of the ship and on the sides and on the wings. Why not right here from the front all the way to the back? Right there. Missed opportunities. Oh, Lucari visuals look really good on this ship. The Lucari, the Breen, the Riemann. A couple of them are looking really good on this thing. All right, next is going to be the Prevailing Regalia visuals. That one, this one, and where is... Oh, here we go. Nice engine modifiers right there. Wait a minute. That's not it. Huh? Why does it look like the... What? This thing right here, doesn't this look like the Bajoran visuals? But you are seeing these big mirrors right here, right? So this is the the Prevailing Regalia space set with the visuals. But it's kind of weird, it's kind of off. Kind of looks like they both, or at least they merged the two visuals together. Yeah, this part definitely should be changed to something else. On the wing part, on both wings. And here as well on the neck. Alright. Bajorans. Engines and shields. Yeah, this is basically just like the Bajoran visuals that were on the Prevailing Regalia visuals. Yeah, you guys can decide if you like it or not. I do love the fact that they have this chipped, like, you know, it's like the paint is like being chipped away. You know what I mean? I do love that. But that kind of covers all of the visuals on this ship. There are only 2 vanity visuals that I need to cover. One being my favorite one. Hopefully they're not doing any bad stuff to the Zenkethi visuals. Oh, that is a thing of beauty right here. You know, I just noticed something. This face kind of looks like a transformer if you look at it with the Zenkethi visuals. I mean, look at that. You have the eyes, you have the mouth, you have the nose right here. That's crazy. Maybe that's the idea. All right, let me flip this thing over. Look, even it's not good, not good. But it's usually in the light. The Zenkethi visuals have like a greenish color to it, and now it's like I don't even know what kind of color this is. Gray. Wow. All right, the next visuals that I'm going to display is definitely the last one, and that is the discovery visuals. Oh, that is beautiful. Now this visuals is basically just like the sarcophagus ship that they introduced in the TV show in Star Trek Discovery. And they basically implemented like the entire thing up here with the visuals. I'm usually not really enjoying the discovery visuals, but with these kind of like details or attention to details, that is, yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah, that's a beautiful looking ship. Kind of looks like it's like, you know, made out of wood, and they, you know, they made some really cool design, intricate design, like chopping here. Nice. That is definitely a beautiful looking ship. All right, let me just stop this thing right here, dead in its track, and put the Zenkethi visuals on top of it again. Doesn't that look like a head to you guys? Look, you have the eyes, you have the ears, or the nose right here, and the mouth. And it's going to transform any moment now. Anyway, all right, so what is this thing all about? We got 3 weapons on the front. We got a deflector and also a secondary deflector to help you with your like science abilities, to enhance those. You have an impulse warp and a shield slot. 3 weapons on the aft, room for 3 devices. We have 3 console slots for the engineering. We have 5 for science and 3 for tactical. So definitely science heavy, and not really in the old traditional way of doing DPS, because you don't have enough consoles to enhance your traditional weapons. We have Starship Mastery. We have level 1 is plus 15% damage to exotic damage ability. Right here you can actually see that this thing has been meant to do exotic damage, right? This thing is increasing the exotic damage that you do right there, plus 15%. Level 2 is going to increase your shield hit points by 10% more. This thing has like a 1.45 shield modifier. Where is the shield? Here. Plus, if you level this thing to level 2, it's going to give you more shield points. Level 3 is going to improve your whole healing and shield healing abilities by 10%. So survivability, you know, can be enhanced by this if you want to play that route. Level 4 is going to give you reactive shielding technology. It's going to give you an X amount of regeneration to your shields every 6 seconds. And my number is 681. You guys can have like a totally different number right there. And also plus 5 in shield resistance, or 5% in shield resistance. And out of time is that unlockable Starship Trait if you level this thing all the way to level 5 at high speed, cold damage to self, and it's going to store all of these stacks at low speed. Is going to recharge the bridge officer abilities from the number of stacks that you have gained when you were at high level speed or high speed level. So once per second while above 88 impulse speed, 1000 cold damage to self. You're also going to gain out of time stacks, and when dropped below 88 impulse speed, reduction in recharge of bridge officer abilities by 2% per stack of out of time, and remove all stack out of time and unable to gain stacks for the next 5 seconds if you if you use that ability. Okay, so I don't understand why they're doing the cold damage to self. Yeah, I'm guessing that has to do with, like, you know, with the movie franchise, but I still don't know why they're doing the Back to the Future theme in this thing. Maybe it's just, you know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, moving on. Universal console, all of the information right here. So we got plus 15% to exotic damage, also plus 20 to Starship Shield restoration. Activating the Tipler Cylinder will rewind time for you and your ship. When activated, your ship will reverse direction with hull and shield damage is restored. Recharging and cooldown times on ship powers and ability will reverse as well. Due to the uncertain quantity nature of this technology, your rewound position and condition will not be exact, but you will always be better off than when you were before activating this ability. Right. Nice. If you also have the Mannerheim device equipped, activating this ability will cause all nearby foes to freeze in time until this sequence has ended. With a 5 kilometer sphere 2-minute cooldown, set bonuses hold all foes in a 5 kilometer radius for 7 seconds if the Mannerheim device is equipped. Held foes are untargetable. To self, you're untargetable and held for 7 seconds while the time rewinds. After 2 seconds, move backwards to your approximate previous position. You're going to get 1,380 hit points per second for the next 5 seconds. Now, this number might be totally different with you guys. Also, this number, 494.9 shield regeneration to each facing per second for the next 5 seconds. So that's about 2k shields right there. And minus 5 seconds to the current recharge time of abilities, including your bridge officer abilities. So that's very nice. Skill that affect this ability, if you want to have these numbers enhanced, put some points into hull healing and shield healing. And yeah, these set bonuses we already talked about. If you have all 3 of them, 10% recharge time reduction to science bridge officer abilities, 50% recharge time reduction to the temporal console abilities, like all of these one by one, including the temporal backstab, Mannerheim effect, and the temporal distortion. Nice. All right, let me look up the Admiralty card for you guys. Here we go. We got 4 stars in its rarity, 29 points in engineering, 29 in tactical, 68 in science with 18 hours in maintenance. It's going to ignore the science from the event. So every science is going to be ignored from the events held. Maintenance 18 hour after use is going to be in shipyard, so you can't use this thing. It's going to be on cooldown. Bridge officer stations. We have a lieutenant commander universal station, so you can put basically everybody there. Also a lieutenant universal station, same with that. An ensign engineering station, so I'm definitely going to use my engineer on that. We have a Commander Science and a Lieutenant Commander Science at Temporal Ops Station. Now, like I promised, I'm definitely going to take a bridge tour. Hopefully there's going to be something different than the Federation version of that bridge. So here we go. Temporal bridge. Oh, okay. I understand. They just changed everything with the colors. I mean, all of the colors are not blue anymore, but they're red. I've never seen this bridge, this color though. It's kind of nice. Hello, Mr. Breen. There, you guys can see it a little bit better. Oh, what is that? Is that a little bit part of my ship? Or is this some generic? I think that's just some generic thing that they put up there to showcase. Alright, so we got a couple of animated visuals right here. That's nice. I never paid any attention to those. Oh, they animate right here as well. Okay. Nice. Ooh, what is that? That's a transporter, I guess, but that upstairs thing is like kind of weird. And this guy is working on the exchange, I guess. He's putting up items for sale. All right, next thing is going to be the combat that I'm going to showcase this thing. Now, like I always say on this part of the video, don't use this as a build. No real thought has gone into this. So I'm just having a couple of standard bridge officer skills and abilities that might be a little bit interesting to showcase. But that's about it. I'm just going to showcase this ship in its capabilities coming out of the box without any enhancement done. As you guys know, I'm just using the normal what is this, anti-protons, that this thing comes equipped with. No consoles, no good traits or skills, only weapons. Oh, that's not good. But my weapons are a little bit buffed, but that's about it. So when I'm going to die, blame it on the weird setup, not on the ship. The ship by itself, it's kind of like decent, to be honest. But I wish that it had like a little more abilities than just sensor analysis right here. Even though sensor analysis is like a good debuff, but still, I wish it could, you know, have like molecular deconstruction beam or something like that, because that does a lot of damage hitting your enemy. Here we go with let me just rewind time right here in 3, 2, 1. Got a little bit of an animation right there, and some of you guys actually told me that this animation is on the tier 5 as well. Hey, where did that guy go? Come here. Energy siphoning frigate. Nice critical right there, 12k. I am having a little bit of a tough time with these guys. But that's just because I'm not really good on DPS as it is currently with this build. Just trying to show it off. And to be honest, I shouldn't be showing it off with the conventional beams and torpedoes and stuff like that. I should be more focused like that with, you know, tractor beam repulsor and gravity wells. Because that, you know, that is what this ship is all about. Well, let me put sensor analysis on you, so I can debuff you a little bit. Nice. Thank you, Tavaro Light Warbird. Oh, that's gonna... Okay, good. Thought that was gonna kick my butt. Evasive maneuvers, where are you? That's the wrong one. Come here. Evasive. There we go. Use it. Move it. No, I want the destroyer. I want to push it back into the atmosphere. Alright, let's rewind time again in 3, 2, 1. Just because we can. Nice, I like it. I kind of like the way that this ship looks like when it's like totally zoomed out so you don't have to see it. Yeah, but it's taking me a long time to actually clean out these patrols right here. And I'm not even going to try anymore. I had enough of you guys. Yeah, like I said and mentioned previous, there are 5 console slots right here. Utilize them to your benefit, obviously. I'm not going to tell you use this ship in this way or that way. It is up to you, but I would say, you know, there are 5 science consoles right here. So why not use them? For the rest, it's, you know, it's a really good, decent ship. I wish they had a little bit more like abilities, like maybe a hangar pet would be nice. Maybe 2. Molecular deconstruction beam would be definitely a better one. Even though this thing is like on the Klingon side, it doesn't have any battle cloak or just a normal cloak. What is up with that? What is up with that? Why do Klingons not have cloak on this thing? Because if I go through all of my skills right here under C from cloak, there's nothing there. And I'm just going to go all the way down so you guys can actually see there is nothing related to cloaking or battle cloaking or anything like that in this thing. Maybe they're going to add it after they watch my review. Add like a battle cloak or just a normal cloak on this thing, because I don't even think that the Romulans have like a battle cloak or just a normal cloak. That is just a big shame. And this thing is from the Infinity Lockbox, right? So you have to win like a really good prize and then you're left with this. I don't know if this is definitely going to sell out or not, but anyway. That's my review. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun and entertainment coming out of my channel. Hope to see you on the other ones as well. Looking forward to the Romulans and their ship, what they're going to get. It should be coming up any day now on the channel, and I would definitely love to see you guys commenting on that video as well. For now, take care and later.